Have you ever walked into your own home and thought, something just smells off? Not like garbage or dirty laundry, but just a stale, stuffy feeling. You're not alone. Our homes, as sealed up and cozy as they are, can trap a surprising amount of pollutants, creating what experts call stale air. This can affect everything from your mood and focus to your long-term health. But what if I told you there's a simple, free, and incredibly effective way to fix this? It's a technique some call house burping, and today, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it, to completely refresh your living space and create a healthier environment for you and your family. So, what exactly is this stale air we're talking about? Think about everything that happens inside your house. We cook, we clean, we use scented products, we have pets, and we even breathe. All of these activities release particles and gases into the air. These are called volatile organic compounds, or VOCs for short. They come from paint, furniture, carpets, cleaning supplies, air fresheners, and even our own breath. On top of that, we have dust, dander, mold spores, and carbon dioxide that we exhale. In a well-sealed modern home designed to be energy efficient, these pollutants have nowhere to go. They just build up, and we end up breathing them in day after day. The effects might be subtle at first. You might feel a little groggy, have trouble concentrating, or experience more frequent headaches. For people with allergies or asthma, the impact can be much more severe, triggering symptoms and making life miserable. Over time, poor indoor air quality has been linked to a range of health issues. It's a silent problem that many of us don't even realize we have. We get used to that stale house smell and the way we feel, thinking it's normal. But it's not, and it's definitely not healthy. The Environmental Protection Agency has even stated that indoor air can be 2 to 5 times more polluted than the air outside. That's a pretty shocking statistic, right? It means the air inside our supposed sanctuary could actually be harming us. This is where the concept of house burping comes in. It's a funny name for a very simple process: rapid, powerful, whole house ventilation. It's not just about cracking a window for a few hours. It's a strategic way to quickly force out all that accumulated stale, polluted air and replace it with fresh, clean outdoor air. Think of it like giving your house a giant exhale, a big burp, to get rid of all the bad stuff that's built up inside. This process creates a full air exchange, something that our modern, tightly sealed homes desperately need. The goal is to create cross-ventilation that sweeps through every corner of your house, leaving no stale air pocket behind. And the best part, it only takes a few minutes and costs you absolutely nothing. All right, let's get into the practical steps. How do you actually perform a house burp? It's incredibly simple. First, check the outdoor air quality. You can use a weather app or a website like AirNow.Dove. You want to do this when the air outside is clean and fresh, not during a high pollen day or when there's a wildfire smoke advisory. The best times are often early in the morning when traffic is low and the air is crisp, or after a rain shower, which naturally cleans the atmosphere. Once you've confirmed the outdoor air is good, it's time to open things up. Go through your entire house and open all the windows. Yes, all of them, or at least as many as you can on opposite sides of your home, to create a clear path for the air to travel. If you have a multi-story house, open windows on every floor. The key here is to create a pressure difference that will pull air through your home. This is called the stack effect. Hot, stale air naturally rises, so opening windows on upper floors will help it escape, while cooler, fresh air is drawn in through the lower floor windows. Now, to really supercharge the process, we're going to use some fans. Turn on any exhaust fans you have, in your kitchen, in your bathrooms. These fans are designed to pull air out of your house, and they will be your best friends during a house burp. If you have ceiling fans, turn those on to make sure they are spinning in the counterclockwise direction, which pushes air down and helps circulate it. For an even bigger boost, place a box fan in a window, facing out. This will act like a powerful exhaust, actively pushing the stale air outside and creating a stronger pull for fresh air. To enter through other open windows, you'll literally feel the breeze moving through your home. So, how long should you do this for? You'd be surprised. You don't need to leave your windows open all day. For a really effective house burp, 5 to 15 minutes is often all you need. That's it. Just a short, intense burst of ventilation is enough to completely exchange the air volume in your home. You'll be amazed at the difference it makes. The air will feel lighter, smell cleaner, and you might even notice a boost in your own energy and mental clarity. It's one of the most satisfying home maintenance tasks you can do. Now, you might be thinking, what about in the winter when it's freezing, or in the summer when it's scorching hot? I don't want to mess up my heating or cooling. That is a valid concern, and it's why the burping method is so brilliant. Because it's so quick, you minimize energy loss. In the winter, your home's structure, the walls, the floors, the furniture attains a lot of heat. When you do a quick 5-minute air exchange, you're mostly just swapping out the air, not losing all the thermal mass. Your heating system will have to work a little to warm up the new, fresh air, but it's far more efficient than letting a window stay cracked for hours. The same logic applies in the summer. A quick burp in the cool morning before the day heats up is the perfect strategy. You flush out the stale air without letting in too much heat. How often should you burp your house? I recommend making it a daily habit if possible, just like brushing your teeth. Maybe you do it for 5 minutes every morning while you're making coffee. Or perhaps a weekly deep clean burp for 15 minutes is more your style. The key is consistency. After activities that create a lot of indoor pollution, like painting, deep frying food, or having a lot of people over, you should definitely do an extra house burp to clear the air. It's a proactive way to manage your home's environment instead of just reacting when things start to feel stuffy. Beyond just burping, there are other things you can do to maintain good indoor air quality. First, reduce the sources of pollution. Opt for low VOC or zero VOC paints and furniture when you can. Choose natural cleaning products made from ingredients like vinegar and baking soda. Avoid heavily perfumed air fresheners, candles, and sprays, which often just mask odors while adding more chemicals to the air. Instead, try simmering some citrus peels and cinnamon on the stove for a natural scent. Second, invest in some good quality air purifiers with HEPA filters, especially for bedrooms. While ventilation is key for removing gases like CO2 and VOCs, a HEPA filter is fantastic at capturing particulate matter like dust, pollen, pet dander, and mold spores. Think of ventilation and purification as a 1-2 punch for clean air. Ventilation gets rid of the gaseous pollutants, and purification tackles the solid particles. And finally, don't forget about your HVAC system. Change your filters regularly. This is so important. A clogged filter can't do its job and can even contribute to poor air quality by circulating dust and debris. A clean filter allows your system to run more efficiently and helps capture airborne particles. So, to recap, our modern homes are trapped pollutants, leading to stale, unhealthy air. A house burp is a quick 5 to 15-minute session of full house. Fan-assisted ventilation, which is the most effective way to force out the bad air and pull in the good air. Do it daily or weekly, especially after polluting activities. Combine this with reducing pollution sources at home, using air purifiers, and maintaining your HVAC system, and you'll create a home environment that truly supports your health and well-being. It's a simple change that can make a huge difference in how you feel every single day. The power to breathe easier is literally in your hands. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found these tips helpful and feel inspired to give your own house a good burp. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more tips on creating a healthier and happier home. Let me know in the comments below if you've ever tried this or if you have your own tips for keeping your indoor air fresh. Stay healthy, and we'll see you in the next one.